New co-head of DC Studios James Gunn has come out on Twitter to promise the biggest DC story ever told. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. So as you know, James Gunn and Peter Safran are now the heads of DC Studios. And for the first time ever, we actually have a director who is overseeing the creative side for DC Studios. I mean, it's the first time we ever had a DC Studios to begin with, so that's in itself pretty exciting. But it's kind of cool because James Gunn is really talkative, and it's refreshing to see someone at his level, an exec, actually interacting with fans on Twitter. Opened up Twitter at the end of a long creative weekend to see the many tweets to hashtag Save Legends of Tomorrow and hashtag Release the Ayer cut and fan support for other DC projects over the years. The majority of these requests were enthusiastic and respectful. And I thought this was such a refreshing to see an exec actually acknowledge hashtags from fan requests. Like, honestly, I didn't even know there was a Save Legends of Tomorrow, but I guess there is a fan base for that. He also acknowledged the fan base who wants to release the Ayer cut of 2016 Suicide Squad. But it's great to see James Gunn does recognize that the majority of these requests were enthusiastic and respectful. And this is him really saying he is definitely going to acknowledge the positivity in these movements rather than the negative ones. He goes on, as the new and first ever CEOs of DC Studios, Peter and I think it's important we acknowledge you, the fans, and let you know we hear your different desires for the pathways forward for DC. Although our ability to interact on Twitter has been lessened due to the workload of our new positions, we are listening and open to everything as we embark on this journey and will continue to do so for the next few years. But all our initial focus is on the story going forward, hammering out the new DCEU and telling the biggest story ever told across multiple films, television shows, and animated projects. So first of all, they are coming out and saying they are busy. So in a way, they are listening to the fans who want certain things, but their initial, the first things first, is that they have to focus on the job they were hired to do, and that is to create a new DC cinematic universe across all mediums. So even in terms of release the Ayer cut, maybe they won't be doing that right now. As he said, initially they're going to be working on the DCU. I mean, it's not like he says it doesn't exist or it will never happen. That's an improvement. And even though I don't think Zack is going to come back anytime soon, I mean, they could still utilize his Darkseid story for like an endgame level event at the end of this 10-year plan. At least we can say that justice has already been served. Zack got to release his cut of Justice League and the entire previous regime were fired. But instead of starting fresh from the get-go, they are utilizing the characters that are already out there. Henry Cavill is still Superman. Ben Affleck is still Batman. Gal Gadot is still Wonder Woman. Zachary Levi, Shazam. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is Black Adam. John Cena is Peacemaker. They are not rebooting the universe. They are taking these characters that are already solid and growing this cinematic universe with them. We invite all of the DC fandoms from across the multiverse and everyone else as well into this new universe. We can't wait to reveal more. Can they successfully build out this DC universe and incorporating all their ideas into all three mediums, films, TV shows, and animated projects? It's quite the job, but I can't wait to see what they can do. Alright, what do you think about James Gunn saying that they are ready to tell the biggest DC story ever told? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.